distinguished members of the faculties, distinguished friends from the diplomatic community, ladies and gentlemen. When I was invited to inaugurate the Hold It War Leadership in Asia lectures, I could not decline. When my foreign minister was casting around for a man capable of being our ambassador in Bangkok, Hold It War took up the appointment. He discharged it from 1967 to 1971, refusing to accept any remuneration. He went on to serve from 1972 to 1974 as our ambassador in Brussels, also accredited to the EEC, to Bonn, and was our permanent representative in Geneva, again without any salary. In 1962, we awarded him the Meritorious Service Medal. Hold It War was born in Singapore in 1917, the son of a Chinese immigrant. You have heard the brief history of the man from his son. I think I'd save you the repetition if I went on to describe the latter part of his life. He was educated at Yongcheng School from primary 1 to primary 5. At the age of 11, he was sent to China to continue his education and graduated with a BA from Nanking University. In 1944, he left China and studied agricultural economics at Cornell, USA, where he met and married Li Lianfeng, a fellow Cornell graduate student from Hunan. After his studies, his father-in-law, a wealthy and successful entrepreneur, sent him to Thailand and Burma to work for Taiwan, the father-in-law's company. He bought tungsten and tin for Huachang, the parent company of Taiwan. He knew nothing about business and received constant and detailed instructions from his father-in-law. He also learned how to deal in agricultural products like seed lac and jute. I don't know what seed lac is. On his own, he mastered the trading and production of tapioca, flour, and chips and became one of the largest producers of tapioca in Thailand. He and his wife, a chemist, started a factory to make glass noodles from mung beans, modernizing the process and forcing others to follow suit. Then he went on to flour milling, jute sorting and trading, a vegetable oil factory, and an electroplating plant. He did not start as an entrepreneur. He was more a trusted manager receiving guidance from an entrepreneur, his father-in-law. But he later branched out on his own and became a successful entrepreneur. His development from a manager to an entrepreneur holds out promise to many who start off as managers. Entrepreneurship has been described by the Center for Entrepreneurship at Babson College in Massachusetts, which I'm told is one of the major centers in the world, as, and I quote this, a way of thinking and acting that is opportunity obsessed, holistic in approach, and leadership balanced. That's very concise. I'm not quite sure I've grasped the full significance of it. It is identifying an opportunity regardless of the sources currently available and executing on that opportunity for the purpose of wealth creation in the private, public, and global sectors. In other words, an entrepreneur, if I can put it in my words, sees, evaluates, exploits opportunities, whereas a manager concentrates on the effective use of available resources to achieve optimum results. I believe that entrepreneurs are born And I was confirmed in this belief through many life experiences, that before you are able to excel in a particular field, the necessary qualities had to be innate. I choose an example with dogs because it's less sensitive than talking about humans. I was once presented with a beautiful Labrador retriever. I sent the dog to the police training school to get it to sit, lie down, heel to command. He was not successful because he was a show dog, a champion show dog. Later, I read of a Labrador retriever in the Guardian newspaper, a British newspaper, that could catch trout and retrieve peasants shot by his master. And the dog belonged to the Hume family in Scotland. After a fortuitous conversation with Sir Alec Douglas Hume in 1971, he presented my daughter with a bitch. He came out here with an RAF VC-10, and the bitch came with him. It was bred